Hello, good people. I hope I found you all well. This is our first session of literature in English online. So today it's all about the introductions. So let's name it Introduction to Literature in English. Both A-level ZIMSEC, A-level Cambridge AS, all welcome together around. Form a circle, feel comfortable. So first things first, we want to talk our literature in English. What is literature in English? Literature in English is the artistic way of depicting reality. Did you get the definition? It is the artistic way of depicting reality. Literature is the work of art expressed in words using a language creatively to express human realities. Note that human realities include what they imagine, that is their beliefs, myths, etc. Things they have not seen but believe are also part of human realities. Therefore, to be thorough and straightforward, at the same time, I would like to say literature is the mirror of the society. I would say that is the best definition I've ever heard in my life. Literature is the mirror of this society, of the community, of your country, of a nation, of the world. You know the mirror, the one you check if your makeup is perfect or whether you have dressed up nicely, and it really shows you otherwise. So that's literature for you, the mirror of the society. Where literature came from is a talk for another day. Today let's talk of let's say the types of literature, or should I say the genres of literature. Originally there are two types of literature, namely oral literature and written literature. Oral literature and written literature. Oral literature, as the word suggests, is literature by the word of mouth. It is found in songs, legends, myths, folktales. In the next lessons, in the next sessions, we will dive deep into songs, legends, myths, etc. Okay, so we said oral literature, as the word suggests, is literature by the word of mouth, and I've given you some examples, right? The ones you may be familiar with. While written literature is the medium through which writers express a reality. It is the medium through which the writers express reality. Remember earlier we said literature is the artistic way of depicting reality. So now written literature is the medium of which writers express or depict reality. It is also the work of imagination. For instance, one can imagine what if there were only two people in the world and they write about it. You see? Okay, fast forward now to the purposes of literature. Why do we need to start literature? Why does one start literature? There is a plethora of reasons why we produce literature, why we start literature, why there is a literary work. Number one, I'll list them. Literature is for communication purposes. Number one, to communicate ideas. Literature is there to communicate ideas to the world. right? You have your idea, you want people to have a share of your idea. So you put it in a song, you put it in a poem, you write down a novel. Right. Number two, literature is to educate. Right. You have found a vacuum where you think I need to educate people on this and that. You write a poem, you write a song, write a novel, right? Literature is also there to entertain. So I'm saying sometimes of the songs we hear, they don't really need to communicate ideas. They don't really need to educate us. They are only there to entertain us, to put us in a good mood. Oh, that's all. Number four, literature is there to regulate social behavior. It is there to regulate social behavior. That is being a ruler or to influence the way we behave as well as carrying some charismatic characteristics. In that case, the artist becomes the ruler through his influence. The artist is an agent of change of some sort. From the view that he is an influencer, he becomes the agent of change. For example, we have people who are influenced negatively or positively by their role models who are either actors or musicians. For example, we have people who suddenly start to dress like Chris Brown, Vibes Cartel, your artist, right? Literature is rooted in history and conditioned by history. So literature mobilizes people for the struggle. That is, it remains hopeful or optimistic, and it is very inspirational. So that is literature in general for you. So remember to link up next week, same place. Remember to like, remember to comment, remember to ask questions, contribute, remember to share, and remember to subscribe on this channel, Literature in English Online, for A levels, AS, ZIMSEC, Zimbabwe, Cambridge, worldwide. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy studying literature in English.